Hi everyone, my name is Sudeep and today we will be discussing on the topic Gambler's Fallacy. So what do we mean by Gambler's Fallacy? Gambler's Fallacy is an error of thinking. Let me give you a very simple example. Suppose I give you a coin and I will ask you to toss it 10 times, and in the first 6 times you get a head every time. So now I will ask you to take a bet on the 7th turn. So what will be your choice? Will it be head or tail? See, if you are like most people, you will definitely go for a tail. Why? Because you think that it has already given head 6 times. So now it will definitely give a tail. But why? Does the coin remember what was its output in the first 6 turns? No. Then you definitely assume that someone is remembering, and that someone will definitely maintain balance in the system by giving tail the rest 4 times. True, isn't it? But why? And who is this someone? This someone is the balancing force of the universe. We have different names for it. So you think that this balancing force is everywhere and it is keeping count of everything that is happening around us, and it is definitely going to bring balance into every system that we are talking about. Sadly, this is the primary reason why people tend to think that when they do good, only good things are going to happen to them and no bad events should happen. Well, you must have seen people saying things like, this generation is not meant for good people, this generation is not meant for kind hearted people. You must have seen them, right? Have you ever thought, what brings this thought into their mind? Well, it is the same balancing force of the universe. They believe in this very deeply. They have been good throughout their life, but they did not get good results. So, what they feel is that their life's philosophy is perfect, that being a good person will only give in good results. So, what exactly is wrong is the entire community, entire humanity, entire generation. So, everything should change, but they will never change, or they will never try to change their belief system. Now, let us take few popular examples to understand this thinking. Take the example of Osama bin Laden. You know very well that he was the greatest enemy of humanity. You know how many people he has killed, and think about what result he got. Just one bullet to the head, and he did not even feel the pain for a second. In fact, 1/10 of a second. Think about the 26-year-old veterinary doctor who was raped in Hyderabad. Tell me, what do you think the terrible things she must have done that she received such a treatment and such a miserable death? Think about the soldiers who were killed in Pulwama attack on February 14th. They were all serving their country, and they were serving people. But this is the result they got. So where do you think the balancing force of the universe is acting and bringing balance into the system? Think about it. You might be saying that you had faced many incidents where this balancing force has given results. But are you sure it was the balancing force, or it was the action and the result of another person that gave them the result, and you think that it was the balancing force which did this? So, what we need to understand is that the balancing force of the universe does not work on independent events. So we need to stop correlating everything in a wrong way and finally getting the wrong conclusion. So I encourage all of you to take a look at your belief system. Think if it is working really well or it needs an update. That's all for today. Thank you and have a great day.